Welcome to the championship game of the IHSA 2025 Class 2A State Baseball Tournament, presented by Country Financial. On the scoreboard, the visitors will be the Wooden Shoes of Teutopolis. The Cyclones of Heart Griffin will be the home team. Now, let us meet the personnel involved with this game. The lineups are brought to you by OSF Healthcare, the official healthcare sponsor of the IHSA. For the visiting team, the Wooden Shoes of Teutopolis enter the game with a record of 30 wins and 5 losses. Please meet head coach Justin Fleener, who has a career record of 608 wins and 156 losses over 23 years. Your assistant coaches, Rob Boswell and Jordan Taylor. The athletic trainer is Susie Wentz, and the manager is Carson Cornell. And now the starting lineup for the Wooden Shoes. Batting first, the shortstop number 22, Dawson Haney. Batting second, the center fielder number 2, Gavin Warman. Batting third, the first baseman number 23, Nick Niebrugge. Batting fourth, the catcher number 10, Jason Craig. Batting fifth, the designated hitter number 15, Carter Haney. Batting sixth, the second baseman number 3, Henry Thompson. Batting seventh, the third baseman number 7, Kayla Tater. Batting eighth, the pitcher number 1, Gavin Addis. And batting ninth, the center fielder number 5, Aiden Niemer. The designated player playing left field, number 6, Cooper Tegler. And please welcome the rest of the Wooden Shoes. And for the home team, the Cyclones of Heart Griffin, who enter the game with a record of 25 wins and 8 losses. Please meet head coach Nick Nemevich, who has a career record of 167 wins and 64 losses over 8 years. The assistant coaches, Adam Springer, Connor Eckridge, Devin Zanger, Josh Lemasters, Boyd Butler, Nick Nell, and athletic trainer Cole Thornton. And now the starting lineup for the Cyclones. Batting first, the right fielder number 10, Drew Ward. Batting second, the center fielder number 2, Ty Springer. Batting third, the first baseman number 15, Andy Antonacci. Batting fourth, the catcher number 18, Mike Gresh. Batting fifth, the shortstop number 4, Carson Butler. Batting sixth, the second baseman number 12, Austin Runner. Batting seventh, the designated hitter number 17, Dylan Blow. Batting 8, the left fielder, number 7, Will Cody. And batting ninth, the third baseman, number 3, Tommy Lauterbach. And the pitcher, number 5, Will Pennell. And please welcome the rest of the Cyclones. The umpires for this game will be Carl Shreve from Vandalia behind the plate, Brandon Crowell from Auburn at first base, and Andy Gertis from Mantino at third base. At this time, we ask that you face the colors as soloist Leah Killian, a senior from Monticello High School, sings our national anthem. As the players and coaches wish each other good luck on the field, the IHSA...
We welcome you to Illinois Field on the campus of the University of Illinois for the IHSA Class 2A State Baseball Championship. And tonight, it matches the 30-5 Teutopolis Wooden Shoes and the 25-8 Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones. And hi again, everybody. I'm Dave Bernhard, along with Hall of Fame coach Mark Lindo. Two storied programs, Teutopolis with 4 state championships in their school's history, Sacred Heart Griffin with 2.
Hey, we got 2 great baseball programs on the field right now. Both teams deserving great runs throughout the season. 2 teams that can move the baseball, 2 teams that can pick it, 2 teams that can catch it. That's why they have the tradition they have in their program.
Teutopolis coming off a 9-3 semifinal win over Newman Central Catholic. They are the visiting team. Here is their batting order tonight under 23rd-year head coach Justin Fleener. Dawson Haney to lead things off. He'll be at short, followed by the center fielder Davin Werman. Mick Niebrugge, the first baseman, bats third. Cleanup hitter, the catcher Jason Craik. Carter Haney, the DH, batting for the left fielder Cooper Tegler. Henry Thompson hits in that 6th spot. He is a second baseman. Caleb Daters, the third baseman. 8th place hitter is the pitcher tonight, Gavin Addis, and Aiden Niemerg will bat 9th in right field. Defensively for Sacred Heart Griffin, Will Cody is your left fielder. Ty Springer in center. Drew Ward is in right. Third baseman for the Cyclones is Tommy Lauterbach. Over at short, it's Carson Butler. Austin Rudder at second. Andy Antonacci, the first baseman. Behind the plate is Mike Gresh. And getting the ball here in the state championship ball game is Will Pennell.
7-2, 46 innings pitched. He's got a 2.59 earned run average, 42 punch-outs in those 46 innings, 28 base on balls, and he has an opportunity to pitch his team to a state championship tonight. We're going to make our first pitch at about 6:57, about 2 or 3 minutes early. This is the culmination of the 1 and 2 state finals weekend. We got a state championship. Stay right here to call the first pitch in the entire ballgame in its entirety. Here's the Hall of Fame voice of the IHSA. Here's Dave Bernhardt for a state title call.
All right, thank you very much, Mark. Always a thrill to be here alongside you here in state title baseball game situation. Playing under a rain to start this game. Dawson Haney will take strike one from Will Pinnell. The umbrellas are out. Started raining about 15 minutes ago. Pinnell delivers. Strike two. Our home plate umpire is Carl Shreve. Brandon Kroll is at first base. Andy Gertis, the third base umpire. Pinnell working quickly. And on a 0-2 count, Dawson Haney hit by a pitch.
Good job by Haney behind on that count, 0-2. That was a ball that Pinnell got underneath that breaking ball. Instead of on top with his fingers, he got underneath. That ball didn't move at all. Haney stayed in there and said, why not? I'll take first base as a leadoff man.
Bring up Davin Warman, the center fielder, the junior. Third baseman Lauterbach in tight. That was almost a bunt for a base hit for Warman. Sacred Heart Griffin, a come from behind win in the semifinals, scoring 3 in the top of the 7th yesterday to defeat Eureka 6-5.
What an outstanding City Lady High School exciting game that was indeed. Now Lauterbach up in front of the cutout area, expecting a would-be bunt.
Long look by Pinnell. Into the air, right into the glove of the catcher, Mike Gresh. The pickoff throwback attempt behind the runner at first, not in time, a close play there.
Didn't execute on the bunt. Werman, a fine player, normally fundamentally sound. He dropped the barrel, popped it up right into the glove of an up-and-coming star, in my opinion, catcher Mike Gresh.
Number 3 hitter in the order, the first baseman for the Wooden Shoes, Nick Niebrugge. That pitch is up high. Niebrugge, 487 average coming into this game. Yesterday, 2 for 4, a couple of runs batted in. A couple of runs and a run batted in. Niebrugge with the double in that game.
He can put a charge into baseball. He's a gap-type hitter.
Playing on the artificial surface here at Illinois Field, home of the Fighting Illini. They are the host of this year's 1A and 2A tournaments. Hit hard to third off the glove of the third baseman, Lauterbach. Runners at first and second. They'll be given an infield hit on a smash to Lauterbach.
He dropped the barrel. That ball was hit hard. Tommy Lauterbach's been very impressive as a third baseman. Now what's going to happen, let's call it as it is. Each and every time that ball hits the turf, it's going to get wet and it's going to pick up spin. And it's going to be more of a challenge to deal with, and especially throwing the baseball. You're going to have to make sure that you have a proper grip, which takes you a little bit more time to measure that throw. So there could be some bang-bang plays.
Cleanup hitter is the catcher, junior Jason Crake. Crake, 37 runs batted in coming into the tournament. He knocked in 3 yesterday. He'll take strike one. So he said it's been raining about 15 minutes, a light rain, but yet it will be a slick surface.
And we could play in this rain all night long. This is not an issue with the field turf. It's just you have to make sure there's no lightning in the area.
Short lead by Haney. He's at second base. Mick Niebrugge is over at first. Waiting on deck is Carter Haney.
Your favorite spot out in right center field with the open panels. They got the tents up on there, and there's a big crowd out in right center field. There's a big crowd everywhere right now.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's mobbed,
Place is rocking.
Especially in the Teutopolis side. One ball, 2 strikes. T-Town occupying the first base dugout and the first base side of the stands, but their fans go all the way past the midpoint here behind home plate. Swing and a miss. Pinnell gets Craik out number 2.
Huge out. Excellent pitch. Location. Had to be a little bit of a two-seam action because that ball started the plate and ran in on the heads of the powerful Craik where he could not extend.
Designated hitter number 15, Carter Haney.
Carter Haney doing the hitting today for left fielder Cooper Tegler. Haney hitless in 2 at-bats, came into the tournament at a .255 average. He'll hit this one to Lutterback. He'll scoop, go to second for the force, and 2 men will be left on base. So a hit batter and a single, but nothing across. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Your Class 2A state championship ball game.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Nick Nemovich is the head coach for Sacred Heart Griffin in his 7th year, 143 wins. Here's the batting order. He'll send out against Teutopolis tonight. Drew Ward to lead it off, the right fielder. Batting second, center fielder is Ty Springer. Andy Antonacci at first base tonight. He is hitting the 3rd spot. Mike Gresh, the sophomore catcher, hits cleanup. Shortstop Carson Butler in the 5th spot. Batting 6th, it'll be Austin Rudder, the second baseman. Dylan Clough is a designated hitter, and he is batting for the pitcher, Will Pinnell. Will Cody hits 8th in left field. Tommy Lauderbeck, he's gotten a couple of chances in the top half of the inning. He bats 9th over at 3rd base. Defensively, for Teutopolis, Cooper Tegler in left, Davin Werman in center, and Aiden Niemerg in right. 3rd baseman is Caleb Daters, Dawson Haney at short. 2nd baseman, Henry Thompson. Mick Niebrugge is at first. Jason Craik behind the plate. Gavin Addis will be doing the tossing here for the Wooden Shoes.
Addis is 6'2", 165-pound junior. He takes the bump right now with a 3-2 record. Only 28 innings pitched. He gave up a relatively high 35 hits in those 20 innings. 17 runs. That computes to 4.25, so people have moved the baseball against him. 34 strikeouts. The good news is he's walked only 8, so he normally has control of the zone.
Drew Ward, the leadoff hitter for Sacred Heart Griffin, did his job last night and more. 3 for 4, scored a run and drove in 2 more. He'll get things started tonight against Addis. Coin flips on Thursday determined home and visiting teams in this tournament.
Addis can get himself in attack mode, working the right side of the pitching mound.
Pops that winner at 83 miles per hour. Missed fire, 2 balls, no strikes.
Jason Craig's got to get his pitcher to work the inner part right now. He's flown open twice. 3 times.
Addis peers over that glove, delivers on 3-0. 4-pitch walk, starts the bottom of the 1st inning.
With the legs of Ward on the first base sack.
$18 stolen bases on the season. He picked up 1 last night, so his number is now at 19. Ty Springer, the center fielder. Let's see whether head coach Nick Nemovich wants to play small ball here early. Taking all the way after the 4-pitch walk. Now we'll see if there's some action.
Good adjustment by Addis. He missed outside 4 consecutive pitches, and then he poured that one on the inner 3rd.
Ward, average size lead at first. Springer will take strike 2. Springer had a hit in the 10-hit attack in the 6-5 win for Sacred Heart Griffin over Eureka. Just missed.
Springer honor roll student. His dad, Adam, assistant coach.
And it's delivers in 1-2. There goes Ward. He'll get that free base at second, and he's not going to stop. Slams on the brakes, and now he's in the middle. The throw behind. And the call is safe. We had 2 umpires in the vicinity, and it is a safe call.
A little mechanical issues with the 2 umpires. Safe call was made by third base umpire Andy Gertis. Justin Fleener wants to know whose call should that be.
Now both those umpires were equidistant from second base, and they looked at each other not because of uncertainty in terms of the call necessarily, but uncertainty as to whose call it was going to be. Aggressive move here by Drew Ward. He was stealing with that wild pitch. He was halfway down that line. It was a tough play for the catcher, Jason Craik, because he ran at him because it was just too far to make a play either way.
Yeah, he would have thrown one way. If he'd have thrown behind him at second base, he'd have just been to third.
The count is 2 balls and 2 strikes to Springer. This should stay in play. In fact, it's drifting into fair territory, and the shortstop, Dawson Haney, will make the catch.
So in the first inning, both teams get their leadoff man on, and the 2-hole hitter has not been able to advance in either inning, part of what would be winning offensive baseball.
First baseman Andy Antonacci will come to the plate. Antonacci had an RBI hit last night. He also threw 6 2/3 innings before he had to leave with the pitch count.
1 for 4 last night after he hit home runs in 3 of his last prior 4 games.
He was looking to do some damage there, but Addis put it right on his hands. Big swing, went right through it.
Outfield playing very deep in the respect for the power numbers of Antonacci. As he readjusts his elbow pad on the right side. Big swing there. He's got to put the big swing away and use the whole field now with 2 strikes.
Dawson Haney holding Ward. That's ripped foul.
See if Addis and Haney can see some kind of daylight play on Ward, but maybe not on 0-2. Not really a good running pitch.
Good pitch there from Addis. Nearly got Antonacci to bite. Decent sized lead for Ward at second. Antonacci hits this high, deep to left field, and it is gone! An opposite field bomb from Andy Antonacci.
We had just mentioned home runs in his 4 of his prior 5 games before yesterday. We had just mentioned when he put that big swing away, trying to pull the baseball, hit it where it's at, and he's strong enough to muscle that ball over the 330 sign down the left field line, kept it fair, nailed that one about 340, 345, and puts 2 runs on the board.
And that SHG dugout exploded. Antonacci exploded as he was heading between first and second base. The early 2-0 lead for Sacred Heart Griffin. 3 batters into the first inning. Mike Gresh, the cleanup hitter, will look to follow that.
Drew Ward, leadoff hitter, did his job. He got on a, what else? A base on balls and scores the game's first run.
Straight back and out of play for Gresh.
Amazing what that bomb did. It exhilarated the third base side, and the first base side right now quiet.
Little spinner. Backhanded by Thompson. His throw to first. Got him. Sweet play for Henry Thompson up the middle.
That ball had eyes up the middle. It had spin up the middle. But it had a backhanded Thompson, who then, after he backhanded, set the back foot, squared his back foot, and threw a seed to first base. Really fine play by the nifty second baseman.
Thompson does a little bit of everything for T-Town. 2 outs to Carson Butler, the shortstop. Addis deals, strike 1, strike 2.
Butler, a junior, but is his third year on the varsity, up as a freshman.
Here's the 1-2. Still a bit of a buzz on that third base side of this field from that opposite field. Towering home run from Andy Antonacci. Jammed. Addis will take it himself. So the side is retired, but 2 runs come home on 1 swing of the bat. 2-run homer from Andy Antonacci. And then your Class 2A state championship ball game. It's the Cyclones, the 2-0 lead after 1.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
So we start the second inning. The umbrellas have been put away. Not completely. They're on call.
On call. That's good.
Will Pennell staked to a 2-run lead.
So I got one for you. People watching Dave Bernhardt and I, we both had the opportunity to coach high school baseball. And with the weather and with the weather forecast, put our coaching hat on for a minute. You don't tell your players this, or do you play this as a 5-inning game? That, you might do something different in the 4th inning that you maybe wouldn't have in the 6th or 7th.
If you're asking me, I say yes.
So do I. I'd absolutely play for a 5-inning game and then go from there.
So now if you go with that philosophy, you're down to a 4-inning game right now
exactly.
if you're Teutopolis.
Yep.
Henry Thompson to lead things off here in the second. Number 6 hitter in the order, be followed by Caleb Daters and then Gavin Addis. Pennell delivers, strike 1.
So people watching at home, obviously we got a 5-inning is an official game, or if the home team is leading after 4.5, it's an official game if weather would come in.
There is a great crowd here tonight. They've come from Springfield and the surrounding areas and Teutopolis. This ball hit on the nose, giving ground to Springer in center field. That's over his head. Thompson rounds first. Headed to second. He's going to be held up there. A leadoff double. Henry Thompson here in the top of the second inning.
Hey, you called it when he made the defensive play last inning. He does a little bit of everything. The everything right there was a line drive that Ty Springer drop step with his left foot. Not a chance to catch that ball with the exit velocity that it did have, and all it was going to be a double or triple, but you never want to make the first out of an inning at third base, especially when you're chasing 2.
5th double of the year for Thompson. That brings up Caleb Daters. Daters pitched 4 1/3 innings last night. Very effective.
Quality innings.
That was the 9-3 win over Newman Central Catholic.
They came in. Remember, he got the last out with a bases loaded situation.
He's behind that pitch from Pinnell at 78 miles an hour.
Cody left, Springer in center, both very deep, so a base hit would score the Speedy Thompson.
There is no wind. The flags are completely attached to their flagpoles straight down. Two and one for Daters. He'll be followed by Addis. Right off the fist and fouled back. Daters on the season 0 for 4 at the plate. And he'll look at strike three.
Quality pitch, changing speeds by Pinnell, changing the eye level right there. Anytime you mix and match your pitches, keep that batter's timing off. It's a quality pitch.
Number 1, Gavin Addis.
Gavin Addis hitting out of the 8th spot. Addis came into the tournament. Just 10 hits and 71 at-bats for a 141 average. He was 0 for 3 last night. Thompson the lead at second. A called strike on Addis, and the awe came from the T-Town fans. Right there in the outside corner. Pinnell with that very smooth delivery.
Location on that one. He can actually extend another inch right now off that outside corner.
Stopped by Gresh.
That's what he tried to do, but he basically didn't get his arm up into its slot, trying to rush his front side a little bit. Concerned with the runner. Right there, you have 2 strikes. Be concerned with making your quality pitch. Stay with your compact delivery. Stay within your mechanics.
Addis will try to put bat on ball here with a 2-2 count and 1 gone. A runner in scoring position. Nearly got that short sleeve on the left side clipped.
He'd probably do it again. He'd probably want to take one for the team there.
Full count. Addis, the foul tip strikeout. Back-to-back Ks from Pinnell.
Good job by Gresh squeezing that foul tip to record the out. And they're 1 out away right now.
Henry Thompson still at second base following that leadoff double. Number 9 hitter is Aiden Niemerd.
The center fielder, number 5, Aiden Niemerd.
Niemerd had a couple of hits last night, scored a couple runs, drove in 1.
358 coming in out of the 9-hole. Can't knock that whatsoever.
Big at bat here for Niemerd and the wooden shoes. Sophomore right fielder waves that bat. Both teams on the top steps of their dugouts. Student sections on each side standing. On 1-1. Count goes 2-1. Dawson Haney on deck.
Basically right now, the state championship, there's a cheer on every pitch.
Two state championships for Sacred Heart Griffin, the last coming in 1987. Teutopolis won his title last time in 2019. Count's gone to 3-1 on Niemerg.
Griffin had to win that one, probably in their own hometown, Robin Roberts Field in Springfield. I would think they've got to stay home for that.
Hitting from a wide open stance, Niemerg. Looks at strike two. So Pennell, one pitch away now from striking out 3 straight batters with a runner at second base. Nearly got it by him.
Keep pouring strikes. Put the onus on the batter if you're pitching in this situation.
Too much time for Niemerg's liking.
Yeah, Pennell has a chance to get out of this, but I think he would like to work a little bit quicker just to get some rhythm and tempo with himself and for his defense.
Got him swinging. Ball squirts away from Gresh. He has time. And after a leadoff double, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. And that's how the top half of the second inning comes to a close. Leadoff double is stranded. Heart Griffin to bat with a 2-0 lead.
Final merchandise is on sale here at Illinois.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year. Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You see my kid?
Yeah!
Come on!
A Class 1A champion was crowned earlier today. Another thriller. Ottawa Marquette goes back-to-back with 1A state titles. A 6-5 win over Father McGivney, scoring 2 in the bottom of the 7th inning to walk it off and to claim the state championship. Earlier on, it was Pawnee, a 9-4 win over Lexington in the third-place game in 1A, and a game that ended about an hour and a half before this one in third place in 2A. Eureka, 9-3 winners over Newman Central Catholic.
Yeah, that walk-off win, they scored those 2 runs without ever being retired in that inning. What an exciting win it was. And you look at Heart Griffin, Cyclones, between May 2nd and May 7th, they had a 4-game losing streak. Do you think that's in their mind right now? Absolutely not. They have a 2-run lead in the state championship, so that is long gone history.
Austin Rutter to get things started for the Cyclones here in the second inning. 6, 7, 8 in the order up for SHG. Rutter lifts this into the air. And struggling underneath it was the left fielder, Cooper Tegler. I don't know whether center fielder Davin Warman really tracked that ball. I think he saw where everybody was looking and headed in that direction. So give credit to Tegler for handling it.
I think Tegler also thought his center fielder, Warman, was going to be able to catch it, but then all of a sudden he found, hey, he's not in the area code. I better take charge. Good battle there for the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter is Dylan Clough. He bats now for the pitcher, Will Pennell. Big cut from Clough. Sophomore for Heart Griffin. Their starting lineup of 10 starters tonight, 2 seniors, 5 juniors, and 3 sophomores. Clough wanted time. He didn't get it. And Jason Craik, the catcher, glanced back at our home plate umpire, Carl Shreve, saying, what was wrong with that? Gavin Addis on the ground ball to the right side. Scooped there by Niebrugge, and an easy run to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Addis has retired the last 4 batters since Antonacci touched him for a 2-run homer.
And he's up on the hill wanting to make the next pitch. Got Heart Griffin batters trying to step out on him right now to take away his rhythm and timing. Look, he wants to get it and go.
Has a little heat upstairs, 84, up and in. Here he comes again. 1, 2, 3. Both in terms of strikes and outs. Gavin Addis, a dominant bottom of the second inning, but it's Sacred Heart Griffin holding the 2-0 lead in the 2A championship as we go to the third.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
You're watching live coverage of the IHSA Baseball Championships right here on the NFHS Network. NFHSnetwork.com/IHSA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Illinois high school playoff action. And we are happy to be bringing it to you from a little bit wet here, Illinois Field here, as we have played about a half hour's worth of this Class 2A championship ball game. A 2-0 lead off the bat of Andy Antonacci for Sacred Heart Griffin in the first inning. Teutopolis will come to the plate with the top of their order. Dawson Haney, Davin Werman, and Mick Niebrugge.
So both pitchers, I think, have been around the zone. And as long as you're around the zone, you'll be able to elongate the plate. You'll get more and more calls. You'll keep your defense more involved. Anytime the game has rhythm and tempo, your defense plays well behind you.
Dawson Haney to lead it off. He was hit by a pitch to start this ball game. He was stranded at second. He'll get after that first pitch.
Yeah, the first 2 innings, the Wooden Shoes had their leadoff man on. One time at first base, one time at second. And we're not able to move them around to put a run up on the board.
They've stranded 3 here through the first 2 innings. Haney a little late on that 76-mile-per-hour fastball. Pinnell in charge at 0-2. The umbrella's popping open once again. To the shortstop, Butler. He's up with it. 1 out. Davin Werman will get a chance to swing the bat this time. He fouled out on a sacrifice bunt attempt his first time up.
He had a base hit and a run batted in yesterday. Pitched solidly on the bump.
400 hitter coming in to this weekend. Center fielder Ty Springer shading him towards right center.
Werman plays hoops like many of the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes players.
Right fielder Drew Ward deep.
Great tradition overall, the athletic department for Teutopolis. Those fans, those student athletes are used to winning.
They are used to winning, and the expectation is to win.
Exactly, which is a good thing. That's not a negative. That's a good thing.
And that's why there are so many people here from Teutopolis tonight and wisely bringing umbrellas. A swing and a miss, off balance. Werman's feet kind of dancing around there. He'll regroup. He's able to hold up.
Good at bat going by Werman right now. How will it finish? We shall find out. 6th pitch of the sequence.
Got him swinging. That ball ran away from Werman. 2 gone.
He indeed has some two-seam action going. When you see that ball going away from a left-handed hitter,
5 strikeouts now for Pinnell. He has struck out 4 of the last 5 batters have come to the plate. Nick Niebrugge will look to solve him. He has one of the 2 Teutopolis hits. And that goes behind him.
Nothing but a ball up on the scoreboard. Big gap in left center field. If Niebrugge could find it.
Outfield very deep as well, and that will put him down as Pinnell has missed in that area about 3 or 4 times already tonight.
And I thought for a second that was a foul ball. I thought it hit the top of the bat. Obviously it did not. 2-0 count.
Niebrugge, a big target up there, 6'4", 205-pound senior.
He'll play ball at Milliken next year.
And that one's in tight. 3 balls and no strikes. Four-pitch walk. Niebrugge down to first with 2 out. That's the first walk of the night for Pinnell. And that will bring up Jason Craik. We saw Craik damage a baseball last night, sent one out of here.
Craik had a crank yesterday. That ball went a long ways. Fun call by you to be able to call that ball that went tall over the wall.
Number 10, Jason Craik.
And home run was his 7th of the season. He'll lay off that first pitch.
Carson Butler, the shortstop, playing way up the middle against a would-be pull hitter. It's not a double play depth situation. There's 2 outs.
And that's in. Did that get him or did that get the bat? Well, the way Craik is rolling around. I don't think they've made the call yet. They'll get consultation here with Carl Shreve and the first base umpire, Brandon Kroll. They'll say he was hit by a pitch. I think they will send him down here and now. Well, let's see. Yep, they'll officially send Craik down to first base. That pushes Niebrugge to second.
So Pinnell cruising. He had struck out the last 3 batters of inning number 2. Gets the first out on a ground ball. Gets another strikeout. And then a base on balls and a hit batsman. And about 3 pitches, quite honestly, that could have been a hit by pitch.
I think Connor Etheridge, the pitching coach for Sacred Heart Griffin, who's making his way to the mound, he made a little detour to talk to Carl Shreve, the home plate umpire. He was pointing out to the mound. Again, we've had this light rain that's been going off and on for about 45 minutes, and you wonder how slick it is out there on the hill.
Connor Etheridge pitched on the 2014 team that finished second, lost to Lamont. Went ahead and pitched at Belmont down in Nashville, Tennessee. Some words of wisdom there. First official mound visit.
Carter Haney will take a shot here with runners at first and second. Niebrugge and Craik on the bases. We have a courtesy runner at first base, I believe. Looks like Bryce Niebrugge over at first. Running for the catcher, Craik.
5'11" sophomore has a trailer situation. Does not need to get too far off the base for a possible throw behind.
Jam shot. Ball in the air. Who wants it? It's the catcher, Mike Gresh, in foul territory. And once again, Will Pinnell gets out of it. Through 3 innings, Teutopolis has left 5 runners on base. 2.5 innings in the book. A 2-run homer by Antonacci holding up as we go to the bottom of the third. Today's event is available to download here on the NFHS network. Just click the Buy a Copy button under the event video player to download a digital copy of the event right to your computer.
Well, escape artist he is right now. Pinnell, he's had some runners on base, some runners in scoring position, but he's been able to get out each and every time. Quality pitching at quality times. We're not 2 innings from an official game.
We are in the baseball 2A state championship ball game, and they have crowned a state champion in 2A softball in Peoria.
Congratulations to Beecher Bobcats, your alma mater.
Thank you very much. Another title for the Bobcats and head coach Kevin Hayhurst.
Kevin Hayhurst, former basketball coach at Thornwood High School. He coached a guy by the name of Eddie Curry. I knew Kevin way back when. Very good person.
Tommy Lauterbach to get his first at bat tonight. Leading it off here in the bottom of the third inning. Pitch ran inside on Lauterbach. Glove pops on an 80-mile-per-hour fastball. Misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Lauterbach's going to go to engineering school with a perfect 4.0 GPA, so he's got a bright future in front of him.
Hitting out in the 9th spot in the order.
He can throw some leather at third base. I really like his game.
He was looking all the way at 3-1. He got that sign from Nick Nemovich. Down at third base, his head coach. Base it up the middle. On a 3-2 pitch leading off the bottom of the third inning, number 9 hitter Tommy Lauterbach is aboard.
Nice job of hitting. Took the 3-1 pitch, gets a 3-2 pitch. Just dropped the barrel. That ball was down, a decent pitch, if you will. Delivered right there by Addis, but Lauterbach was able to deliver it right back up the middle, turn it around by just dropping the barrel, getting it through the zone.
Back to the top of the order in Drew Ward. Pulls back on the bunt. Ward walked, stole second, and then scored on the 2-run homer from Antonacci.
Now, he showed that bunt late like you were bunting for a base hit. If he's sacrificing, which I don't know, he should show that much earlier, get the bat out in front of the zone.
Pops it up, and it will be a little bit too close for the screen for Craik to get there.
Yeah, what you're doing in this bunt situation is basically saying I'm giving myself up for the team, so I'm going to get out, show it early, move up in the box, and focus down, get the top half of the baseball to get the ball to go down.
Swinging away on that one and fouling it back. Down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Enough moisture coming from the sky for all the umbrellas to be out once again. Evened up at 2-2. Drew Ward's done an excellent job from the leadoff position all season long, but especially here in the last 2 games. Line drive, 1 hop to second for 1. The relay for 2. 463, Thompson, Haney, Niebrugge. And each one of those 3 players contributed on that DP.
Yeah, Thompson, throw me some leather. He ate up a 1-hopper, went right at his chest, didn't bother him. And then he did the side toss to his shortstop. Haney coming across, and then the pick by the first baseman, Niebrugge. What a great twist that one was.
Well, wipes out the leadoff single just like that, 2 outs to Ty Springer.
And they also turned that against the Speedy Ward, which is even more so impressive.
Now Addis will take a little bit of a breather here. He needs to capitalize on that double play. Springer popped out down the left field line to the shortstop. It's just inside the line, behind third base. Big swing.
Boy, the swing looked like he got in front of a changeup, but it was an 82-mile-an-hour fastball. That was a weird swing and miss.
Kind of pulled out on that one as well, so Addis within a pitch of closing out this inning. This will be out of play as Addis tried to get that ball just outside the zone. Springer able to spoil it. Swing and a miss. There's your changeup. So after the leadoff single, a slick double play followed by a strikeout. And we have finished 3 innings here in your 2A championship ball game. It's a 2-0 game. T-Town to bat in the 4th.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Teutopolis working from behind, nothing new for them in the state tournament. Sectional championship. Trailed defending state champion St. Anthony by 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Came back and won it. Took advantage of a couple of walks, hit by pitch, and 2 errors. And then had to do the same against DuQuoin. They have battled back through close games, and they are in one right now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for T-Town. Sacred Heart Griffin, 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Henry Thompson once again will lead it off here in an inning. He did so in the 2nd inning and led off with a double over the center fielder's head, but then Will Pennell came back and struck out the next 3 batters.
Leading off with the wooden shoes, number 3, Henry Thompson.
First pitch to Thompson, misses wide. Lauterbach well behind the bag at third. Butler, the shortstop, shading towards second. That nearly grazed the left arm of Lauterbach. 2-0 the count. Teutopolis, 30 wins, 5 losses. Thompson again puts a charge into it. Back goes Springer. He's there underneath it, makes the catch in deep center field. That's twice Thompson has gone deep in that part of the park.
Great job and a great jump by the center fielder. Quality baseball right there, both offensively and defensively.
Now batting number 7, Caleb Daters.
Number 7 in the order is number 7 on his jersey. That's Caleb Daters. He'll go to left side, base hit through to left field. 1-out single puts Daters over at first. And we'll bring up Gavin Addis.
Unofficially, look at their numbers. That's his first hit of the year, and he hit that one with authority. You talked about Justin Fleener's team, that winning streak they had. The most impressive wins they had were back-to-back against Glenwood and Edwardsville, beginning of May.
Now batting number 1, Gavin Addis.
Addis, a strikeout victim the first time he faced Pennell. Very short lead for Daters at first. Addis will take upstairs. That one misses as well, 2-0. Checked it up on a strike in the upper part of the zone. From the Sacred Heart Griffin dugout, you may have heard one of the coaches, give me a ground ball right here. That was the command to the pitcher, Will Pennell.
That means he's got to make a low location here.
Instead, it's upstairs, 3-1. Springer in center field, very deep. The entire outfield for SHG is deep. That misses. Addis on base with a one-out walk. And once again, T-Town looking to break through for the fourth straight inning. Make that 3 of the 4 innings. 2 runners on base.
Will Pennell he was in really good rhythm pitching out of the windup. Gives up a base hit, and all of a sudden he's in the set position, and he just doesn't look as solid mechanically from a comfort standpoint as he did from the windup. So he's got to adjust and battle through.
Courtesy runner at first base for the pitcher, Gavin Addis. And here's Aiden Niemerg. Niemerg kicking out of the 9 spot. Skies this one to the right side. Right fielder Ward calls off Rudder, 2 gone.
Really nice job by Ward. Much easier play for him. Good verbal communication. You could hear it actually from up here. That's a take charge kind of guy. 1 out away from dodging again.
To the top of the order in Dawson Haney.
Now batting number 22, Dawson Haney.
Haney, a .317 hitter coming into these finals. He's 0 for 2 tonight. The 4th straight inning with the Wooden Shoes have had a runner at second base. They have yet to move him to third, let alone score. And another hit batter. That's the 3rd of the night, and that will load the bases for Davin Warman. Boy, if Pennell can escape this.
3 hit bats with 1 base on balls, but at this point, no runs allowed.
First pitch, a called strike. Tying run is at second base. Warman gets time granted. Good job by Gresh to smother that. That ball had all indications of getting by him.
He went down, shifted his entire body into the batter's box. It was occupied by Werman, and then just rounded his shoulders and knocked it down. Saved a run for at least now.
Daters at third. Addis at second, his courtesy runner. Werman fouls it away. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to the center fielder, junior Davin Werman. One-two pitch. Tapper left side. Lauterbach retreats. Comes up throwing. It's low and it gets away. 1 run scores. Here's the second. Being waved around the third. And Teutopolis will take the lead. Three-run score on the throwing error.
That ball was hit oh so softly. Lauterbach looked at second, didn't have a play there. So he then tried to hurry it a little bit to first base. Pulled first baseman off the base. Antonacci ball went right down the right field line with 2 runs. Everyone was on their giddy up. And they cleared the bases. And how did that start? A base hit, a base on balls, a hit batsman, and an error. And all of a sudden you have 3 runs with really only 1 base hit.
Through the first 3 innings, T-Town had left 5 runners on base. They were in danger of leaving the bases loaded. And what was seemingly a harmless chopper results in a 3-2 Teutopolis lead. Mick Niebrugge at the plate. Werman standing at third. Niebrugge anxious there. He'll have to take a breath. Niebrugge hard right past the ear of Werman. He's in foul territory, but he heard that one go past him.
That sizzled right by his helmet. Looks down at his teammate with a smile. Niebrugge down 0-2. Change your approach a little bit. Try to get this run in with 2 strikes.
He's got enough of it to stay alive.
That ball was missed in the zone. It was set up for Gresh to want that ball outside, actually off the plate. And Pennell missed basically over the plate.
Niebrugge over 50 runs batted in this season. The target was given well outside, and that ball was right on the thumbs of Niebrugge.
Yeah, he missed his location again, honestly, by 15, 16 inches easily. So he's not in great command right now. He's been on and off with his command.
On 0-2, Niebrugge again is able to fight it off.
Gresh continues to want the ball on the outer edge or off the outer edge. And Pennell keeps coming over the plate here with an 0-2 count. Pitching coach goes like this, takes his 2 hands and get him way out there.
There he is. He got him out there. It was a ball. He caught it in the middle of his body. That's how far outside that Gresh was.
Gresh was setting up, about 5-6 inches off home plate.
Now right on the outside corner is the target. Niebrugge, the tapper foul. So good location on that particular pitch. Not quite sure what that little chat was about. But we'll play on with a 1-2 count and 2 outs. 3 runs in the inning. They came on a throwing error with the bases loaded. Niebrugge reaches out. Gresh coming back. He has room. He'll make the catch. But T-Town will take the lead. 3 runs on 1 hit. A walk, a hit batter, and a 3-run throwing error. With that, we're halfway home. It's a 3-2 Teutopolis lead in your 2A championship.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Today's game is also available for all subscribers via the NFHS Network Live mobile app for Apple and Android devices. Download the app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store today to start watching live games wherever you are. And high school sports fans, never miss another game. Become a subscriber to the NFHS Network to watch live event coverage, game replays, and highlights from high school sporting events from across the country. Millions of athletes, thousands of games, one destination. NFHSnetwork.com. We are high school.
Remember, Teutopolis trying to win this game, this tournament, without their Division I recruit Lindenwood University, to Austin Bories, who got hurt in the tournament, had an ankle injury, not available, and he is one of their primetime guys, a Division I pitcher. They're trying to win it without him.
We will start the bottom of the fourth inning with Andy Antonacci standing in that left-handed batter's box. Last time he was here, went opposite field over the left field wall for a 2-run homer, and that was the lead until just moments ago. Gavin Addis pitching with the lead. Two balls and no strikes. Following him will be Gresh.
Your team gets you 3, you got to give them a 0 as a pitcher. That's got to be your mindset.
Ripped. Base hit, right field. No doubt about it. Leadoff single from Antonacci.
Boy, did he drop the barrel, hit that ball hard. By the time Henry Thompson reacted, the ball was already by him. That's how hard hit that ball was.
Cleanup hitter Mike Gresh, the sophomore catcher at the plate. He was victimized by an excellent play from the second baseman, Henry Thompson, his first time up. And that one is high and tight.
Will Cody, left-hander, warming up in the Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclone bullpen, well down the left field line and out of play.
Addis delivers. Cody last night came on, walked the only 2 batters he faced. Ball and a strike, short lead at first from Antonacci. That just missed. Gresh .354 average on the year, 5 doubles, triple and a home run. This is out of play, straight back behind home plate. Two and two pitch. Wild pitch will send Antonacci to second. And will take the count to 3-2.
Addis taps his chest, tells his catcher, Craig, my bad on that one. I short hopped you.
That's a pretty big pitch right here for Addis.
Antonacci checks his outfield to know what he's going to do on a ball in the air.
Strike 3 called. Poured an 82-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle. The third strikeout today, the second called for Addis. Carson Butler, the shortstop, popped out to the pitcher. Jumps on that first pitch, foul ball.
I don't know if it's just me, Dave Bernhard, but when the ball right now leaves the bat up, are you having a hard time tracking it? Because I am for sure.
Sure am. And
gray sky with the lights.
To the third base side and foul. And you're wondering what the outfield is like right now. Well, we saw the one struggle early in the game with the sky similar color here. Catch was made by Cooper Tegler, the left fielder for T-Town. Tying run in scoring position for Butler. Hard hit, short hop, the look to third, the throw to first. So Antonacci goes to third. Maybe not the preferred base running play, but it worked out for him.
Yeah, he got out of jail on that one because he was caught in no man's land, and Haney made the decision, I'm just going to get the easy out rather than a rundown situation. Second out of the inning, and leaves this inning up basically to Rudder here.
So Rudder at the plate with a runner 90 feet away. Jason Craig, the catcher, has to really go to work here. Oh, Craig. That was a first baseman move right there.
Scooped a 58-footer right there with some topspin off the wet turf. Saved a run, at least for now.
And that will tie the game. Base hit, Austin Rudder will bring in Antonacci. Clutch, two-out single from the sophomore.
And once again, that ball was a bullet, but Niebrugge didn't react very well either. That ball got by him in a hurry. And again, Antonacci with a base hit. Then a pass ball, then the base running blunder that ended up being good play.
There goes Rudder, the throw from Craig. Right on the money. Jason Craig with a BB. Nails Austin Rudder trying to steal. However, it's Rudder's base hit that drives in Andy Antonacci, and through 4 innings, a 3-3 game here in Champaign.
Walk in for care at one of the 2 Champaign clinics.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
If you've been with us the entire game, we talked early when it was raining. It's still, there's water in the air, shall we say, because the umbrellas are up. When it was raining early, you're talking about how an official game is 5 innings, and we were talking about you have to plan for a 4-inning game. Well, now we're down to a 3-inning game. I mean, if you figure we're going to distance, a 3-inning game here after 4.
3-inning game, playing 7, a 1-inning game until it becomes official. So that does make this inning very, very important for both teams if this rain ever picked up.
Start with the cleanup hitter for Teutopolis here in the top of the 5th inning. That is Jason Craig.
They got number 10, Jason Craig.
Well, the rain is supposed to continue for quite some time. The question is, how heavy will it get?
If it does this, we'll continue to play baseball till the duration of this game, 7 innings, or longer if it's tied.
Craig to center field. Center fielder Springer didn't see it at first. Now he'll track it down. Great composure from Springer. Absolutely did not see that ball early.
Springer and Ward talking to each other, saying how difficult it is right there. And as an outfield right now, quite honestly, you need to communicate with each other. Back, right, left, in.
You know, you look at that. That ball was hit directly at Springer to either side. He may have had some real difficulty.
So if your eyes pick up a ball from a different angle than your teammate, yeah, you have to be his eyes and verbally communicate that to him.
Haney 0 for 2 tonight. A 2-run homer and a 2-out single. That's how Sacred Heart Griffin has gotten its 3 runs. Teutopolis got its 3 by virtue of an error with the bases loaded. One and two to Haney. Henry Thompson on deck. Haney looking for his first hit in the state finals. He's gotten that count to 3-2. Jam shot to Lauterbach at third. Up with it, throws quickly, and this time it's accurate. Antonacci with the scoop over at first base.
Actually happy for Lauterbach there. He came back. That's his next play after that big 3-run throwing error. He came right back and made a play. So that will make that young man's confidence pick up just a bit as this game goes along.
Thompson at the plate has gone deep to center field twice. The first one for a double, and the second one to the warning track.
He is tracking the baseball well. Lauterbach playing very deep at third, toward the line like he should with 2 outs here.
Entire infield back on the green. Except for your corners, they're close. That's about as deep of an infield alignment as we've seen. Pennell looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Inning count for the 6th place hitter, the senior Henry Thompson. Will Pennell, a pitch away from retiring the wooden shoes in order. Another full count.
Pennell a little bit upset with himself. Got to live for the next pitch.
Hard down the third base line. Now it'll roll into the corner, but foul.
Henry Thompson's getting some good hacks tonight, isn't he?
He sure is.
He's an aggressive young man. Absolutely been sparkling at second base. Impacting the game on the defensive end as much as the offensive end.
He goes to right field. And another base hit for Thompson. 2-out single puts him at first. Caleb Dater strides to the plate. He had a hit last inning. Eventually was the first run that scored on that 3-run error.
Now batting number 7, Caleb Dater.
Dater, 6'2", 180-pounder. Sophomore effective on the mound yesterday.
Yeah, he's going to top out, what, 6'4", 205, 210 someday.
Fouled away. Again, the outfield very deep. Infield deep, outfield deep. The ball ran up and in, and Daters missed it. Ball and 2 strikes.
So you got him looking up and in, you got him chasing up and in, so now you can go slow, low, down, away. And you'll get yourself out of the inning if you can execute that pitch. Instead, he tried to overpower him up top.
Thompson the lead at first. Down at the feet of the catcher, Mike Gresh. He's able to scramble in a hurry. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's see whether they tell Antonacci to get behind the runner here, because Thompson will be going on this pitch. They will hold Thompson on. Daters with the base hit. Thompson on the move. He hits second. Center fielder Springer up with it. The throw into the infield. And Thompson held at third. Daters with his second hit tonight.
His second of the season. After a really bad swing for his second strike, he put that one down and away and just flicked it into right field.
And we're going to get a pinch hitter here for Gavin Addis. Out of the dugout comes Tegan Pals.
.16 checking in defensively for the Cyclones. Ethan Coor, because I think we have a pitching change right here. So coming in from right field, who I assume we're going to see Drew Ward. We'll double check that, but that would be the obvious move here.
Pennell gets a nice hand from his fans.
So Drew Ward is indeed the new pitcher in a game situation. Ward comes into this one 3-0, 14 innings pitched, 6 earned runs coming into the tournament, 18 strikeouts, 12 base on balls for Drew Ward. The 6-foot junior has a job to do right here.
And pinch hitting will be Tegan Pals, 5'10", 150-pound sophomore. The stats provided leading into the state finals. Pals has played in 12 games, 2 at-bats, 1 hit. He's driven in 3 runs, used primarily as a pinch runner. He has scored 7 runs. How about it? Step up there, sophomore, in a state championship game and a tie score. A go-ahead run at third.
Heart Griffin, number 16, Ethan Coor. Now pitching, number 10, Drew Ward.
So Ethan Coor will go to right field. Will Cody is in left. Ty Springer in center. The runner at third is Thompson. At first is Daters. Pals batting for the pitcher, Gavin Addis. About a half-step lead at first base for Daters. Pals will look at strike one from Ward.
Oh, he's got a pinch hitter up there, so you don't want to take the bat out of his hands, but if it goes to 2 strikes, he'll probably try to create something on the bases on first and third.
A lot of room between short and third for Pals. Took a pretty good hack, fouled it away. It's 0-2. Pitch from Ward.
Very small lead at first base. Actually, about 3 feet.
I don't know that you can get much smaller than that. That nearly got past Gresh. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the pinch hitter, Tegan Pals.
Gresh and Craig, 2 catchers respectively, have done a yeoman's work blocking balls in this tight ball game.
Just missed outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Daters will be running. Game situation here in the top of the 5th inning. There goes Daters. A pitch, swing and a miss. That ball was out of the zone. Hal swings right through it. And Ward comes on and stops the rally and strands 2 runners on the bases. 2 hits in the inning. Nobody crosses the plate. Our score remains 3-3, headed to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
You're watching live coverage of the IHSA Baseball Championships on the NFHS Network. NFHSnetwork.com/IHSA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Illinois high school playoff action. And today's event is available to download. Just click the Buy a Copy button under the event video player to download a digital copy of the event right to your computer.
Well, we reached the bottom of the 5th inning. We've been talking about that being significant because of the rain, although the rain has subsided for the most part right now. But if you are the Cyclones of Sacred Heart Griffin, I don't think there's any doubt that you're trying to play 1-run baseball and have that lead after 5 complete innings. I would think that would be the avenue that you would take, and we'll see if Dylan Clough can get them a go.
7-8-9. Clough will start that run, followed by Will Cody and Tommy Lauterbach. Addis re-enters the game to do the pitching. Outfield straight away. Clough rips. Thompson, how about that slick glove work right there?
Slick pick for a guy that's been a standout today. He went to his glove side 1 step. That's about the 3rd time he's got a short hop, and he's just eating it up every single time, throwing some leather. 4-3 for the first out.
I thought that one might hang up for a bit, but then made the quick adjustment. Will Cody, a strikeout victim. He went down looking, and he'll bunt right through that one. Cody, the left fielder. Very quickly, Addis on top, 0-2.
Cody, again, a second-year guy on the varsity as a junior, so he was up getting PT last year for the Cyclones as a sophomore.
That's a spinner. Thompson will come and get it. Another 4-3 putout. 2 quick outs here in the 5th. Tommy Lauterbach had a single. His only previous appearance. Wiped out in the front end of a double play. That was in the 3rd inning.
Thompson at second base has been involved either 4-3 putout or double play in 5 of their 14 outs.
That is a big percentage for a second baseman. Addis gets the sign he likes. Evens a count, a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for T-Town. SHG, 3 runs, 4 hits, and an error. Right there for strike 2. Addis right back on the rubber. Lauterbach sticks the bat out. Sliding catch made by Mick Niebrugge in foul territory. A 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 5th inning. We will go to the 6th tie game in your 2A championship.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Today's game on the NFHS Network is also available for all subscribers via that NFHS Network Live mobile app for Apple and Android devices. Download the app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store today to start watching live games wherever you are. And high school sports fans, never miss another game. Become a subscriber to the NFHS Network to watch live event coverage, game replays, and highlights from high school sporting events from across the country. Millions of athletes, thousands of games, one destination. NFHSnetwork.com. We are high school.
Well, let's catch you up on this ball game. Tied 3-3. We are now an official game, but there would not be a winner since we have a tie. So we're basically playing a 2 innings for the championship right now, and that's the approach both teams will indeed take.
We had a thrill in our 1A championship game. Ottawa Marquette 6-5 winner, scoring 2 in the bottom of the 7th to walk it off against Father McGivney. And we have a 3-3 battle here. We start the top of the 6th inning with the number 9 hitter. That's Aiden Nieberg for Teutopolis. In the bottom half of this inning will be the top of the SHG order. Big at bat here for Nieberg.
Nieberg soft came in, handling the bat to a tune of a .358 batting average.
Slow roller left side. Picked up by Ward. Not in time. An infield single by Nieberg. Gets it started here in the 6th.
Bat on ball, you got a chance. That was a Baltimore chop, if you will. The great fielding. Ward came in from right field, now pitching. He got on that in a hurry, but he knew he had to hurry the throw. Ultimately pulled his teammate Antonacci off the base, and they got a leadoff base hit going to the tune of what, 25 feet with that base hit?
Perfect spot. Dawson Haney at the plate. He's been hit by a pitch twice tonight. Lauterbach in tight at third base. Bunting situation. And a wild pitch. That will send Nieberg to second.
So basically they just bunted for him right there. And I tell you what, if I'm Justin Fleener, I come right back with a bunt again. Put the pressure on the third baseman. You know, with a play having to either cover third or cover the bunt and move him only 90 feet away.
Now Justin Fleener looked at Haney and made the motion like hit it to the right side.
Okay.
Hit it to the right side. Now the first baseman, Antonacci, will creep in. 2 balls and no strikes. The senior Dawson Haney at the plate. Big swing from Haney. I don't think he was looking to just punch it through the right side on that swing.
Maybe gave him one swing.
Yes.
He might put the bunt back on.
He does. He gets it down. Great location. Bunt single to the shortstop area. Nieberg to third.
He knew Lauterbach was staying back. They kind of tipped it off. Did SHG. And so when you know who's staying back, that's where you bunt it at right there. And what great execution. They gave him one shot to hit the baseball. You saw the signal, hit it to the right side. He wasn't trying to hit the right side. He was trying to put a charge on the ball. So good job by Coach Fleener. So I'm taking the bat out of your hands. We're advancing this runner.
Well, if you're the head coach right now for Teutopolis, Justin Fleener, so many things running through your head. So many options. First and third, nobody out. Your number 2 hitter, Davin Werman. Werman, a key batter in this game because he hit a little chop in the 4th inning with the bases loaded and 2 out. A ball was eventually thrown away, allowed all 3 runners to score. That's how Wooden Shoes have gotten their 3 runs. Niemerg at third. Haney at first. Werman at the plate with nobody out. Drew Ward on the mound. And SHG playing their middle infield back. Not even double play depth. Werman takes a fastball in the inside corner.
This pressure put on by 2 balls that neither one of them hit the brown part of the infield. A perfectly executed bunt after a Baltimore chop base hit. So they just changed their first and third defense. Gress can throw. I don't know if you take a risk at throwing through here.
Pickoff throw to first. Nice snag by Antonacci. That saved a run.
That saved a run in first and another runner all the way to third on that one if it scooted down the right field line. A lot of territory and foul territory here at Illinois Field in Champaign-Urbana.
Werman off the pitcher's glove. This will score Niemerg. And the third infield single gives Teutopolis the 4-3 lead.
That ball went 60 foot 6 inches, but it drove in a run. Unbelievable inning and a perfect illustration of making defenses play by putting the ball in play.
A wild pitch mixed in here also set things up, enabled Aiden Niemerg to eventually get to third. And here's Mick Niebrugge. Danger for the Cyclones from Sacred Heart Griffin. Line drive. Caught. Springer tracks it down. And Haney gets back to second.
That ball was hit hard. And Springer, he did see that one and heard it off the bat. Great jump on that baseball. How about the game of baseball? By far the hardest hit ball of the inning, and it's an out.
Now here's Jason Craik. Strikeout, hit by pitch, a fly out to center. Haney at second, Werman at first.
I think that conversation was changing their signs.
Yes.
So the runner on second can't get any kind of read.
Craig facing Ward. Great breaking ball right there from Ward. Boy, he snapped that one off.
Yeah, that's his best hammer since he's been in relief. That ball went straight 12-6 downward plane. Change planes about 8-10 inches.
Gresh got that chest protector in front of that one. Dawson Haney at second. Davin Warman at first. Drew Ward on the hill. Jason Craik, the plate. That 82-mile-per-hour fastball ran up and in. 2 balls and a strike.
Ward has just as good a command of his breaking ball as he does his fastball, even though he's behind the count. 2-1. Hitter sitting on a fastball. You can
pick off behind the runner, Haney. He's in there in time. Nice timing. Carson Butler cutting behind Haney.
That does 2 things. One, it shortens it, gives you a mindset that they might pick again. It shortens the lead of the runner on second on a base hit.
Now keep an eye for a possible pick at first base. Here's the delivery. That's strike 2. Craik with great power, but he needs contact here.
Nice eye.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the inning.
Ward is very concerned for the runner on second.
Three-two pitch to center field. It's Springer. And that is out number 2. Carter Haney now. He will look to add to this lead. A line out to center and a fly out to center from your 3-4 hitters. Here's number 5 in the order.
And he is yet to get the ball out of the infield tonight.
Come on, Carter Haney.
He's got one chance to add to their 4-3 lead.
Oh, get Henry back up to the plate.
He'll look at strike 1.
Interesting shortstop Carson Butler. He has the hold responsibility at second base. Austin Rutter playing way to the first base side, his glove side at second.
Well, a ball on the ground to the outfield should score Haney. The outfield very deep. Big hole between short and third. And a lot of distance between those two and the left fielder, Cody.
Yeah, a 5-6 hole is huge if you pull a ground ball.
There you go. Good cut.
But Ward a pitch away from minimal damage. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 aboard. Gresh wanted that up a little bit.
Really good.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Dawson Haney at second. Werman at first. Carter Haney at the plate.
If you're an infielder, you have to lay out for the ball. Knock it down. Don't let it get to the outfield, even if you can't finish the play with a put out somewhere on the bases.
Carter Haney waited as long as he wanted to there. I believe there was a little confusion with the signs because here comes Butler in from a shortstop position.
Yeah, and he also wants to know what pitch they're going with here so he can position himself. But he's been playing shading way towards second base, and there is a huge hole on the left side.
Pretty good cut there from Carter Haney. Well, what would you say? 70 feet, 65 feet between the
easily.
two infielders? Yeah, at least that.
Usually say you don't want to go get around the baseball. He should try to right here.
Once again on 2-2. Well, excuse me, swing. That's going to stay fair. Ward, high throw! Pulls the man off the bag. And now trouble on the bases for T-Town. The runner coming home. Retreating. And tagged out. Oh, my goodness. Werman ran up the back of Dawson Haney, who was eventually tagged out between third and home. An error on the throw, but no runs crossed the plate on that play. However, T-Town picks up a run. They lead it 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Crazy ending to the top half of this inning.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Well, let's all gather ourselves after that play. Bottom of the sixth inning, top of the order for Sacred Heart Griffin. Drew Ward to lead it off. One run in that inning. However, two men were stranded. Teutopolis, through 6 innings, have left 10 men on base. And if you take a look back to that inning where the error resulted in 3 runs, that could have been 3 more left on base.
Absolutely. Little base running miscue, but they did put a run on the board. And that play was set up by a ball that was hit about 12 feet in front of home plate. Crazy inning. An awful lot of action and activity for 1 run on the board.
Well, Justin Fletcher will bring his infield together. The outfield of Tegler, Werman, and Niemerg will have their own little confab. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Teutopolis. 8 hits a little misleading because 3 of those came last inning and none of them left the infield. 2 balls, no strikes to Ward, leadoff batter in this SHG lineup. Addis delivers. T-Town bidding for its 5th state championship in baseball in school history. Ward 1 pitch away from reaching base. Line drive, caught by the shortstop. Dawson Haney slid over. That was off the end of the bat. 1 gone.
Well, you had your leadoff man out with a 3-1 count. Didn't know if he'd take on his own or if he'd get the take sign. Instead, he went attack mode because of the great hitter he is. He just couldn't square it completely.
Springer will put the bunt down and foul. Springer 0 for 2 tonight. Addis waiting patiently on top of that rubber. Here he comes. And plunks him. 1 out, tying run at first base in the bottom of the 6th inning in a 1-run game. And Andy Antonacci, what did he do in a situation similar to this in the first inning? Opposite field, 2-run homer.
He looms large in this game, and he looks large in the batter's box.
He has scored 2 of the 3 runs tonight as well. Antonacci is looking to go yard.
I tell you what, he took a behemoth pass at the baseball right there. He wanted it all. You know, he's got the first baseman now having to hold in Niebrugge, which opens up even more of a hole on the right side for him to shoot one through the right side and play first to third baseball.
Craig is able to stop it. However, that hits Antonacci. Just bounced in and hit him. Back-to-back hit batters. Puts the tying run at second, the go-ahead run at first. Justin Fleener is questioning.
I don't know what the discussion is, because if it hits you, it hits you.
To the cleanup hitter we go, and Mike Gresh.
Gresh took a called third his last time up, and he knew it. I would think he's going to get his hacks in at this at bat.
Number 18, Mike Gresh.
That one is inside. Powers that pitch past Gresh.
That was his best pitch this inning. Fastball in on the hands, just flat out tied him up.
There's another fastball right there.
He wants to get a ball down right now and entice a double play situation.
Curveball into the air. That's hit pretty well. Center fielder is there. Werman makes the catch. Tagging from second and going to third is Springer. 2 out. Runners first and third. The tying run now 90 feet away.
Great job by Springer right there, getting to that ball, getting it in quickly. Stop the runner from advancing to second, but right now they have first and third offense if they want to try to steal a run.
Antonacci, the runner at first. Springer at third. Carson Butler at the plate. He's popped out and grounded out tonight. Strike one to Butler. Antonacci a short lead at first. Strike two to Butler.
Good old-fashioned hard ball right there. He threw it by him. He won that battle, but there's one swing left for Butler.
Line drive, base hit. This game's tied. On an 0-2 breaking ball. Carson Butler takes it into left field. What a clutch at bat from Carson Butler.
That ball was center cut and hung right at the 5 spot. He had peppered him with 2 fastballs and were overpowered by those 2 fastballs. And instead, he center cuts a mistake in the zone on a breaking ball, and Butler flat out hurt it right there to drive in the tying run.
Seth Monk will come on to run for Antonacci at second base.
Runner in second base, number 8, Seth Monk.
So they decided to go off speed after powering 2 fastballs, one taken and one right by Butler.
And sometimes you can miss in the zone. What I mean by that is, yes, it's a strike. I don't know if that was supposed to be a breaking ball at the waist. But Butler was ready for it, kept his hands back, and laced it into left field.
Last time Austin Rudder was at the plate, he singled in a run. That was in the 4th inning. Go-ahead run in the form of Seth Monk is at second base. Rudder will take a strike. Niebrugge at first, playing behind the runner. Monk the lead at second. A big cut from Rudder. And once again, Addis on top, 0-2.
Good pass to the baseball there. And Addis should make a quality pitch, a competitive pitch, but not in a solid zone against the hitter. A little bit of emotion on the ball diamond right now, Dave Bernhardt, by both teams.
You're feeling it.
Yes, you are.
Yours is so
Rudder, not much more he could have done with that one. That was right in on his fists. Now wait until that ball is tracked down in the right field line. Your outfield of Tegler, Warman, and Niemerg. From left to right. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Addis wanted it.
And that was a good pitch by Addis. A competitive pitch, an enticing pitch. Rudder didn't chase. The battle within the battle.
Count remains 1-2. Addison stretch, the look to second. Yeah. Misses down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He does not want to go to 3-2.
No, you don't want the merry-go-round to be in the start mode with runners going. He wants to get him right here.
But that's what it will be. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Monk will be on the move from second. Butler at first. But Monk is the key man in this situation. He is the go-ahead run. Lifted to center field. Giving ground is Warman. He makes the catch. And that retires the side. But a huge run, a game-tying run. It came off the bat of Carson Butler. And we will go to the 7th inning of your state championship game, tied at 4.
Wilson Sporting Goods is the official ball of the Illinois High School.
The 2025 Class 2A state championship game becomes a 1-inning game.
This has had drama from the get-go. Both teams were here, 5 o'clock? Took batting practice through a little bit of drizzle starting about 6:45 right before game time. Started this ball game in not rain, but a steady drizzle. They battled those elements early on for, some slick baseballs and some topspin on ground balls, what have you. Then both teams settled down, and we have had a competitive baseball game with a little bit of everything.
Henry Thompson will lead it off for T-Town. Thompson, a couple of hits tonight. He's hit the ball well. He'll be followed by Caleb Daters. And then it should be Gavin Addis. He was pinch hit for last time. But here's Thompson. Here at the 6, 7, 8 spot of the Wooden Shoes order. Everybody playing Thompson straight away. Drew Ward still on in relief. He came with 2 outs in the 5th inning. Teutopolis has won games in the state playoffs in their final at bat. Yesterday, it was Sacred Heart Griffin in the semifinals, winning a game in its final at bat. 1-1 pitch coming up to Thompson. Henry Thompson was not giving in. He was going to take one.
Yeah, he stayed his front shoulder in. If that ball would have stayed on plane, he would have taken one for the team as well. He should.
Ward comes right back to even up the count.
Ward, that delivery, arm angle and the tunnel vision for a hitter. Ward comes almost straight over the top on his fastball, drops down just a little bit, which shows a little bit different arm angle on his breaking ball.
Thompson, a pretty good barrel on the ball, and that flies right through all the folks down the right field line.
Big crowd here to watch a state champion be crowned in the next moments.
The 2-2. Thompson went. Henry Thompson goes down on strikes. 1 gone in the 7th.
Drew Ward with a great breaking ball. Late break. Thompson gave up on it. Got a half swing in. That ball went from the middle of home plate about 2 inches to the outside. Great break and location.
Caleb Daters a couple of hits tonight. Just waves at that one.
Breaking the timing at 73 miles an hour on that.
Just like that, 2 strikes now, 1-2 on Daters.
Daters had a good pitch to hit right there, 1-1. He got a fastball and just missed it. Got the barrel just underneath it.
Misses that one big time. Back-to-back strikeouts from Ward. And Gavin Addis back in. He was pinch hit for in the 5th inning. Addis a strikeout and a walk tonight. 2 outs. Ward working very quickly and a bit too quickly.
Lauterbach at third. Antonacci at first. Want to guard those lines.
Addis came into this game with a 141 average. Ward over the top. Lifted to the right side. The right fielder, Ethan Core, and the back pedal makes the catch. But it's a 1-2-3 inning. And it sets up Sacred Heart Griffin. A run will give the Cyclones a state championship. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th of your Class 2A title game, 4-4.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Dave Bernhardt, Mark Lindo back with you. Where would you rather be? We are sitting in the seats we want to be here in a state championship ball game. Tie game, bottom of the 7th, 4-4. What more do you want?
You're sitting on the edge of your seats once again a few times this weekend. because that's the kind of ball game we have right now. There's a ooh and ah on every pitch. And I tell you what, that coin flip looms large right now when you're the home team and you put a 0 up on the board against your opponent at the top of the 7th. You know that you have full opportunity to win this baseball game. And obviously the key at bat will be Dylan Clough on this. When the leadoff man gets on, they can put a lot of pressure on the defense. So this is the first matchup of this inning that you're going to want to see for a state title.
Gavin Addis with 97 pitches. The magic number is 115. Once he reaches 115, he will have to leave the game. 7, 8, 9, starting with Dylan Clough. On the first pitch, Tegler will wait, and make the catch. Oh, my.
I guarantee you, Tegler, a sigh on that one, and I'm going to give him kudos. That was not an easy play with these lights, with this sky, and he battled, especially with a game situation, each and every fly ball your way.
Will Cody, a strikeout and a ground out. And it pours a strike down the middle. Now remember, for Teutopolis, Austin Bories, one of their top pitchers, injured. He injured himself just prior to the state final, unable to play. Addis pours in strike number 2. Bories with a 175 earned run average would have been a very valuable member right now. Here comes Addis. Cody just got a piece of the ball, but got a bigger piece of the catcher, Jason Craik.
Good job by home plate umpire Carl Shreve, taking time, walking out, giving the baseball to Addis, give his catcher a little bit of time as he gives a thumbs up to Justin Fleener. Craig's not going to be hurt in the 7th inning of the state championship. Flat out guarantee of that.
Addis delivers. This one will go to Tegler again. High in the air, hanging. And that one he misses. This one it gets to the fence. Cody is at third. He's there with 1 out, the game-winning run. That ball kept carrying on Tegler.
Tegler battled the last one, and unbeknownst to him, he was going to have another challenge on the next hitter. Could have called that an E7. That's a tough one. The lights, the sky, the pressure.
Well, the outfield has to be in with 1 out. The infield is in. Tegler's still very deep in left field.
Everyone's got to come in the outfield. If you catch a ball there, game's over.
Cody at third, Lauterbach at the plate. Tegler still very deep in left field. In fact, right fielder Aiden Niemerg very deep. To throw to the base hit, and Sacred Heart Griffin will claim the 2025 state championship. The game-winning hit comes from your number 9 hitter, Tommy Lauterbach. And with it, the third state baseball championship in Sacred Heart Griffin history.
And how about Lauterbach had not the big, but the huge error that led in 3 runs. And dude, don't think for a moment he didn't just redeem himself with a base hit that when he's engineering someday, he'll be thinking about as well. We got a chance for Dave Bernhardt to call 2 incredible walk-offs today. Lauterbach with the infield in, got that one past the third baseman, laying out. It was Daters, but had no chance. The big three-base opportunity to left field by Cody set it up. And SHG, Sacred Heart Griffin, the Cyclones, with a title.
How about wins in their last 2 at-bats in the 2 games they played here? It was a top of the 7th, a win for SHG that came from behind to win in the semis, and then here today, trailing 3-2, they picked up a run in the bottom of the 4th inning to tie at 3-3. T-Town in the top of the 6th scored a run. Sacred Heart Griffin came right back and got one. And here in the bottom of the 7th, SHG, the base hit with the infield in. They are your 2025 Class 2A state champions.
Great competitive baseball game by both these teams. And like our 2A game or 1A game, boy, you have a champion and a 1A champion and a 1B champion, because all 4 teams in 1A and 2A title game played championship baseball.
Mark, a pleasure to be sitting alongside of you in Champaign, Illinois for your 1A and 2A state champions. What do you say we do it in Joliet next week in 3 and 4A?
Let's enjoy 4 more on Friday, 4 more on Saturday. Let's have some fun. Going to be tough to beat these 2 finishes.
So that's what will happen next week on the NFHS Network, baseball-wise. We wrap up the final day of the 1A, 2A baseball seasons with a thriller. Walk-off wins for Ottawa Marquette in 1A, and here for Sacred Heart Griffin in 2A. Your final score, SHG 5, Teutopolis 4. For our producer-director, Frank Blaine, my partner, Mark Lindo, I'm Dave Bernhardt. Stick around for the trophy and award presentations. Thanks for joining us from Illinois Field on the campus of the University of Illinois.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Board of Directors attending the tournament. At this time, please give a round of applause for the Wooden Shoes of Teutopolis. They finished the 2025 season with a final record of 29-6 in 2nd place. Administrators present today, Superintendent Matthew Sturgeon. Athletic Director, Derek Zeruzin. And Trainer, Susie Wentz. The head coach is Justin Fleener. Assistant coach, Jordan Haley. Manager, Carson Cornell. And now the players. Number 1, Gavin Addis. Number 2, Gavin Warman. Number 3, Henry Thompson. Number 4, Bryce Ebruggy. Number 5, Aiden Eber. Number 6, Cooper Teckler. Number 7, Caleb Nader. Number 8, Nolan Shoemaker. Number 10, Jason Craig. Number 12, Keegan Powell. Number 13, Andy Lustig. Number 15, Carter Haney. Number 16, Michael Haven. Number 19, Kendall Petty. Number 21, Jake Coker. Number 22, Dawson Haney. Number 23, Michael Ibrahim. Number 24, River Malling. Number 25, Austin Gorey. And number 28, Andrew Brooks. And now, meet the Cyclones of Sacred Heart Griffin, who finished the 2025 season in first place with a final record of 25 wins and 8 losses. Administrators in attendance tonight, President Bill Wardock. Principal Teresa Sonner. Athletic Director Bob Brennan. And trainer Liz Bibbs. The head coach is Nick Namovich. Assistant coaches Adam Springer, Connor Etheridge, Kevin Zanger, Josh Lemasters, Boyd Butler, and Nick Nell. The players, number 2, Ty Springer. Number 3, Tommy Lauterbach. Number 4, Carson Butler. Number 5, Will Pennell. Number 7, Will Cody. Number 8, Seth Monk. Number 9, Aiden Vanover. Number 10, Drew Ward. Number 11, Bradley Mazier. Number 12, Austin Rudder. Number 13, Rowan Mazier. Number 15, Andy Antonacci. Number 16, Ethan Gore. Number 17, Dylan Clow. Number 18, Mike Gresh. Number 20, Andrew Hoffner. Number 21, Chase Beckham. And number 23, Graham Trello. Coach Fleener and captains of Teutopolis, please step forward to receive the second place trophy. Coach Nalovich and captains of Sacred Heart Griffin, please step forward to receive the first place trophy. Thank you for coming to the 2025 IHSA State Baseball Tournament. We hope to see you again next year.